funny, silly video with everything moving around.
We learned something new.
Yeah, we can't, once we start, we can't rotate the video.
You can't change the video once it's done.
So, see, I'm getting more technology in my mind every day. All right, so we're going to start Instagram any minute, and hopefully you're all still there. Let's see if you all are there. Oh, good. Okay, you're there.
All right.
I'm going to put on the music too in a moment. We got to say hi to Instagram. While we're saying hi, start moving your arms so we can get ready for this wonderful dance therapy together. And I think we might be live. Okay, yay, hi Instagram. We just had a little bit of a technological delay tonight, but we are here, ready to move, and we're going to work on 3/4 shimmies, all of us, Facebook people and Instagram people. We're swinging our arms. So, you know what? Did I get, yeah, I do. I have my music ready. So I'm going to turn on my music and away we go. It's going to be our lovely Middle-Earth with Frank Lazaro and nice peppy music because our hips are going to be moving really fast. So hold on. And away we go.
We have Brenda. In the meantime, we can say hi to Brenda and to Michelle.
Oh, good.
And Abby. And
Yay.
Michelle says, happy birthday, Eve, Meleah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Tomorrow is my birthday. Yes. All right. So we were doing our arms, and now we're going to do a big hip circle. Nice and big. Try to loosen up in the middle. We're going to need our stomach, our hips, and our thighs. And reverse it. There we go. Now we're just going to push right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Use your glute muscle, use your quads. Give it a little percussion on the side.
Everything's looking good back there.
Oh, good.
We're all good.
All right, thanks for checking in, everyone. It's nice. Happy New Year. Happy first dance therapy class of 2021.
Oh, that's so true. I forgot all about it. First class of the year. Woo!
Yep. That's why we're doing one of our favorite things. 3/4 shimmy is a favorite.
Good way to start the year.
All right, take 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. One more. Good. Circle hips. And we're going to walk in a circle. Keep on going. One more time. There we go. All right, keep your hips going the same way. Walk in a circle the opposite way. One more time. There we go. Woo! Side and side. Nice wide lunge. These pants are nice and warm.
It's getting very cold in here.
It's cold. The studio is the coldest room in my house. So I'm looking for all my warmies. Warmies.
We're like fleece. I'm wearing thermal top. Like,
I want fleece belly dance pants. All right, over you go. Now twist your body. A little bit more. All right, bring it up. Twist and reach. And reach. Oh, there goes back. Oh man.
need that.
Yep. Reach and reach. Over the side. up, down. So we're getting into now a little bit of the mechanics of the muscles that we need to do our 3/4 shimmy. Up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, shake it out with your legs. Do a little regular. Get everything kind of loose. 3/4 shimmy has to be loose. You're using muscles, yes, but you also need to use them loosely. They're not tight squeezes. It's very floppy, right? Very floppy.
Very good way to describe it. Floppy.
Part of belly dance is embracing your flesh, right? And the more flesh you have, the better. So you embrace it and you want to create some movement with it. So don't think about tightening and firming for today. Forget that. We want to be loose. All right, so back to the first side. I'm on my right. Contract your lower waist, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You can leave your foot off the ground or you can just put it back down each time for the down. Your other leg is slightly bent, right, just to hold you. And then step and switch, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Lift, drop, drop. Now shift your hip to one side, squeeze that outside thigh muscle and glute muscle. Shift to the other side and squeeze. It's a quick, loose squeeze. So it's not, it's kind of, right?
Squeeze, release.
Yeah, squeeze, release. It's a quickie. So squeeze, squeeze, sideways. So this is called a shift of weight, all right? We're shifting to my right leg and shifting, and I think it ends up being yours as well. I believe we end up being on the same side. So shift, 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 shifting the weight. All right, so it is up and down, shift and shift, up and down, shift and shift. For the first two kinds of shimmies, actually for a couple, 2 or 3 of them, we're going to deal with these 3 movements in different orders and putting the downbeat of the music or the emphasis point in different places. All right, and that makes it really simple. So in your mind, you got up, down, and then shift and shift. Okay, those are our parts. All right, so there are 4 basic 3/4 shimmies. There's an up, there's a side, there's an over, and there's a, well, no, there's 5. We might not get to the 5th one. There's a down, and there's a rear, right? I'm going to do the up, the side, the over, and the rear, all right? And then we'll add some things, and then we're going to throw them on top and do some layering with them. So it's always good to go back to your basics and break things down and really get it in your body. So the first one is the up. Meaning the up is where the emphasis is and where the downbeat is. So if your beat is 1, 2, 3, your shimmy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. The emphasis is on the up. So you're going to do 3 movements. Up, down, shift. With the same side, right side. Up, down, shift to the right. Now the same thing on your left. Up, down, shift to the left. Up, down, shift to the right. Up, down, shift to the left. All right? So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now,
nice. I think we have some comments that I didn't see before, so I'm going to just double check.
See if we got questions, comments.
Oh, we have Susan.
Yay! Hi, Susan.
And Dawn Divine says Happy New Year.
Ah!
And then Brenda also said Happy Birthday.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm going to start drinking champagne right after this class.
Yes.
And I'm going to go all day tomorrow. If I don't drink champagne, I will sit down and start working. And so,
no, you have to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, I'm going to
gotta make sure that happens.
Larry's in the kitchen right now making me a raspberry tort.
Wow.
And we're going to get champagne, and then tomorrow we'll go for a bike ride and maybe a walk by the bay. And I'm going to try to keep myself off the computer.
Yeah.
I'm going to try really hard.
I'll try and make sure that happens.
She'll come in, no! Back off. All right, so
You do not cross area.
back to this shimmy. Up, down, shift, up, down, shift, up, down, shift, up, down, shift. 1 and up, 2 and up. So depending on your preference, you can count it. 1 and up, because there's 3 parts. 1 and up, 2 and up, 3 and up, 4 and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, up, do, 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 up and da, 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 da. Okay? Does that feel good?
That's nice. I like that. I feel this is getting nice.
It's this carving thing happening.
Need that.
All right, so next one, number 2, side shimmy. The same 3 moves, the emphasis, guess where the emphasis moves? To the side. Yes.
I'm such a
So, I know, but I want to break it down to be the simplest common, the denominators of all the moves, because then your brain isn't trying to go crazy. It's just up, down, shift. That's it. That's all you have to do. All right, so now for the side, the beat has to go here, right? For the up, it goes up, but for the side, it goes side. So what are the other 2 things left? Up, down, right? We've got up, down, shift. Well, I've used my shift, so what's next? Up, down. That's it. So shift, up, down, 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 da, da. 1 and up, 2 and up, 3 and 4 and up, 5 and up, 6 and up, 7 and up, 8 and up. Ah, good, right?
Yes.
Isn't that cool?
I like that.
Yeah, so I'm going to put on some music and we're going to try both.
Woo.
Because essentially they are the same.
Yeah.
It's just where you put your beat. Okay?
Different, like a different start point.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that is a fascinating way to do it. To me, I'm totally happy with this. Let's not do that one. Let's do. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's coming up. That's going to be a little quick, but let me see. Oh, that one is good. That. I think. Doesn't that get faster?
I think it does.
I'm going to fast forward and see. Yeah, right? Boom, 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 right? All right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to go half time. We're not going that fast. All right. Up, shift, up, down, 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 shift. This is number 1. Hear the down beat. Up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, up, down, shift, up, down, shift, to it, up, down, shift, to it, up, down, shift, up, down, shift. And where you shift is where you step. So let's go forward and forward back. Up, down, shift, up, down, shift, up, down, shift, up, down, shift, up, up, up. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. made sense? I think it felt lovely.
It does. It's actually hard to do it slow. Like it's a lot of work.
It's a lot more muscle going
It's a
slow.
lot of work going slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
We'll speed up in a bit.
Ooh, I like that.
I know.
Good workout.
Yeah. Feels good. All right, so that's 1 and 2. Number 3. What's number 3? Let me look. What's number 3?
Down.
Let's see. Upside.
Over.
Over. Okay.
Alright.
Over is known as hagala. All right. And we're only using 2 of the 3 positions. We're going to leave out the side. We're just going to use the down and the up. Okay. So your mechanics are down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's the one we're using. So get that back in your hip. We are not going to do this side on this one, all right? Because depending on the shimmy, from the front, your hips can go sideways. They can go up and side, right? So there's this motion. But this over shimmy is this chugga, chugga, chugga. This is like the wheels on a train, all right? So your hip goes over this way, forward. It does not go left to right. All right, so practice in place. Start with your right hip and you're gonna go down, up, down. And when you do the third one, it's 1 and 2 or 1, 2, 3. On the second down, take a step. Down, up, down, take a step. Down, up, down, take a step. Down, up, step. Down, up, down. Down, up, down. And the down and the step are the same moment, all right? The same, drive your hip down and push your foot into the ground at the same time. Down, up, step, da, 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 da. So this is, I can change the, I can put this into 3A.
Variation.
So I don't leave it out.
Yeah,
I'm feeling guilty. This is the down shimmy. All right. Down, up, down, 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 down, up, down. So we will do the down shimmy.
All right.
The down shimmy comes before the hagala. All right. So the difference between the down and the over, if you can think about it, what do you think that means? Over, right? So down, up, down. We've taken the hip over. On the second down, you still step, but this allows you to walk. All right, if you do your down, up, down, your down shimmy here, you can't walk, you can go sideways, pretty good, but it's hard to go over because when you go over, you change the angle and you change your shimmy.
There you do.
All right?
Yep.
So the down shimmy a lot of times is just done in place and it's done to the side. All right? When you want to walk, we're doing the over hagala. Down, up, down. 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 Take it back. Da, da, da. Down, up, down. It's a little more complicated going back, but it still works. So you're just going down, up, down. But think of it. Down, up, down is forward. All right? And then if we're doing the other side, down, up, down, goes forward. So it almost makes a little N, right?
Yeah,
It almost makes a little N on the right and an N on the left and an N on the right and an N on the left. All right, so let's try. Going forward, and go 1. Da, 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 da. 2 more. Bum, 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 bum. Now start in the front. Da, 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 da. Going back. Same thing, only reversed. Which is not the same at all, I know. All right.
Maybe you trick your brain into thinking it's easier.
Just tell yourself it's the same.
It's the same thing. Just
We know it's not, but pretend it is.
I don't even remember the last time I did it backwards, so that's really cool that
That's
we're doing
good,
it today. Because
yeah.
I was trying to, I was like, I can't even remember the last time I did it backwards.
Yeah. Well, there's that. I'll tell you why in a second. All right, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. So, I should clarify. What I just taught you is reverse. It's not backwards. Yes, we're going backwards, but it's the reverse. So down, up, down is down, up, down, down, up, down. That's Hagala. So it's designed to walk forward because your hip comes front. So you keep your hip going front, down, but take a step back. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. That is the real forward Hagala moving backwards.
Okay.
What I just taught you is the Hagala reverse.
So
moving backwards.
I
know. Isn't it cool?
Just when you have 3/4 shimmy, it's like all of the. Oh no, you can take up a whole class, not just like
It is.
learning the 3/4 shimmy, like super basic form of it, but
Yeah.
like you could. Oh wow. All
Yeah.
right.
Isn't
Okay.
that cool? I know.
My mind
blown.
blown. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
All right, so let's try those. So now we have
We've done
3A
3A, 3B.
and B.
Yeah.
We have a B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. Wow.
All right, so we have Hagala forward, Hagala back, and reverse Hagala. So one more time so it gets square in your head. All right, so regular Hagala going forward, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, reverse, start in the front, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. I think it looks cool just to go backwards, right? So that's reverse, throwing from front to back. Now, back to the regular, going forward, down, up, down, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, freeze. Hagala, forward, backing up. Down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 down. Back and front, back and front, back and front, back to front, back to front. You see what happens with your feet?
Right. A little bit of all this. A little bit of
There's a little of this going on, right? Just because you're going to go back to front, but you're going to have to step back. So as your hip goes forward, your foot goes behind you, and behind, and behind, and behind. So you end up walking like this. And that's fine. All right, so there's 3, 3A, 3B. Okay, now,
Wow.
4.
I feel so knowledgeable right
I
now.
know, we know so much stuff. More than we wanted to. All right, the fourth one, this is my favorite. I love this one, the rear. Okay, this is down, up, down. However, you're going to add a extension to the back of your hip. All right, so hang on one moment. Water.
While you do that quickly, I think we might have one more comment, so I'm just going to take a quick look.
All right.
Oh, there's Juliana. She said happy birthday.
Juliana, you're back! Yay!
And Susan had a bit of sound issue, but it looks like everything's good, so it looks like everybody's looking good.
So, all right, we're back.
All right.
All right, so half circle front with the hip forward and side. When you go to the half, pop your hip behind you. So I'm going to stand this way. Front and side and back, right? Front, side, back, front, side, back, front, side, back. It's a little bit of a contraction of the lower back and extension of the hip to the rear. This step, rear shimmy is done from the rear, so it's about the booty. So you want to pop it to the back, all right? So what's going to happen? I don't want to do this. It's a down, up, down. It's essentially a Hagala shimmy, but instead of stepping forward here, so we're going to take the forward step. I'll do it here so you can see the forward step, and then you're going to take your support leg and pop your hip back. So you're going to go down, up, down, 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 down, up, down. It's going to have a different look. Does that make sense? So 1 and 2, 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 1 and 2. So you can see it's still related to the Hagala, but you're putting this movement in instead of walk, walk, walk. You're extend, extend, extend. All right, so I'm going to do it from the back. All right, watch my butt. Hopefully it looks good. All right, here we go. and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and an 8. So you got it, right? When you're doing Hagala, if you love Hagala, you're going to want to go over, over, over. I want you to go back, back. Think about popping your butt to the back. So you're not even going to feel the over. It's going to be completely erased by the back.
By the booty. I like to think about it as leaving your booty behind. Leave it behind.
Yeah,
behind
there.
You.
Yeah. See how it's got a swing. It's like, here it is.
Right, exactly.
Here it is.
Yes,
Here it is.
There's my booty.
Right?
Booty.
So let's try it again.
Behind just for you to see.
Yeah. All right, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn around. Hagala going forward. 1, 2. See, it's different. This feels much more gentle and elegant, right?
Yeah.
To the back is a little bit raunchy, just a little bit, right? It's a little more, right? But this is la 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 la. We're over, we're delicate. Now turn around and kaboom, ba ba boom. And a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and an 8. Make sure you are getting a bum 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 with your booty as it goes back. All right, the rear is the most challenging, I think.
Yeah.
Because you all have to find your own bump and grind on your own, right? It looks different on everybody, but keep playing with it because it's a really, really nice one.
Yeah, and I think the other tricky thing is trying to figure out where the down up goes.
Yes.
Before, because you basically have to do that before the booty. Right?
It's in the middle of it, and by the time you step, your booty is already back there.
Yeah. Bump, bump, bump.
Bump. So, I'll tell you one thing. With the Hagala, the foot that's coming over that is about to step is the one that does the down, up, down. With the rear shimmy, the other foot does it. It pushes to the back. So if your stepping foot is going down, up, down, your reaction foot is going up, down, up. So when I teach the rear, sometimes I teach it, I'll just tell you now, I teach it from the other perspective.
Yeah.
Your back leg goes up, down, up. So sometimes that is easier because the front hip is still going down, up, down, but this would be the opposite, so it's up, down, up. So as you step away, try this, because this is how, in my mind, I relate to this better. When I learned it, this made a lot more sense to me. Up, down, up, with the leg that's behind. The stepping leg, just leave it. I do the other leg. So up, down, up, 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 down, up. So for a lot of people, this is way easier because you're using the back leg. Bump, 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 as you step up, down, up. All right, so I did them in order of difficulty, right?
This is very true.
Yeah, so 1 and 2 are where you start, and then you start with 3, and then 3A and 3B, and then 4, right? Wow, good. That was fun. Yes, all right. So let's look at some things here. Let's play with it a little bit.
Yay.
What I really wanted to show you is a half 3/4. 3/4 on one hip. Ooh. And a single on the other hip. It just looks super cool. Ooh. And we're going to do it with the side up, down, side up, down, side up, down. So we're going to use shimmy number 2, the side one, okay? So it's going to be, instead of 1 and 2 and, it's going to be 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So you're 3/4 shimming on one side.
That's really cool.
Isn't that cool?
That's so cool.
Isn't that neat?
I mean, like, just my just continues to mind visual.
I know.
The whole class.
It's pretty fun.
That's cool.
So pick your right side or your left, whichever, and we're going to do it slow. So side, up, down, and then just side. And don't shimmy it. Don't match it, right? The trick is shimmy on one side, not on the other. side up, down, shift. One, da, da, bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. It looks really cool.
That's really fun.
Yes. So what's also fun is to do this to the side. Side up, down, side. Side up, down, side. Side up, down, side. Side up, down, side. And when you do your single, slide it on over there, right? Do that big whoosh. Make it a big, not only a single, but a big slide. So you have this offset of the hip.
Mm-hmm.
So let's try that.
Very nice.
So side up, down, slide and hip. Side up, down, slide. Side up, down, slide. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, 7 and a 8. Go back the other way. 1 and a slide. 2, da, da. Side up, down, slide. Side up, down, slide. That looks so good. You're getting ideas, aren't you?
That's just all kinds of good.
Yeah, I think it looks really
very, very cool.
Yeah, it looks really good. Let me think. Okay, this one is the hagala, the over. I'm doing lopsided shimmies now because they're really interesting. 1 over and then 2 half circles. So you know how we just did 1 3/4 and then 1 hip. So now it's going to be 1 3/4 and then 2 regulars, 2 singles.
Okay.
So it would be hagala, down, up, down, and then our half circle. Down, up, down, and then our half circle. All right, dun, dun, dun. So bum, 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 bum.
Okay, I was like, oh, that's the rhythm. All right, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so da, 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 da. Did all those da-das make sense? But that's how it sounds.
That's exactly how I think of 3/4 shimmies. I think of it in sounds. I
Yeah.
go da-da-da,
Da-da-da. That's,
da-da-da,
yeah.
da-da-da.
That's what I always say.
Triple sound.
Yeah, da-da-da, da-da-da,
Yeah.
da-da-da, right? It's just how I say it. So, because that's to go with the music. The music is based on a lot of triplets. So, down, up, down, and then I'll go back, back. We'll say back, back, because this is the, remember, it's going to be the half circle, pushing your hip, extending it to the back. All right, here we go. Down, up, down, and back, back. Down, up, down, back, back, down, up, bump, back, back, and then down, back, back. It looks really good.
That is really good.
I love that one. And I'm just making my notes because that one wasn't on my list. I just thought of it.
It was a spontaneous
It was a
add-on.
spontaneous, and I thought, ooh, that would be cool. That would be cool. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I had it down, but different. I did it not as interesting. This is much better. So hagala plus 2 singles. Okay. All right. So now let's look at. These are not as difficult. 3/4 shimmy with a 3-step turn. All right. So a 3-step turn. Remember, step side, half circle side, half circle side, and that's it. Side, half turn, take 3 steps. So on each one, you're going to do a 3/4 shimmy, and probably the easiest one is to do the side, number 2. So side, up, down, side, up, down, side, up, down, side, up. Oh, I did more than 3.
Yeah.
But
You're a little bit
I got carried away. So let's try. I'll limit it to 3. Side, up, down, side, up, down, side, up, down. Boom. I think that looks pretty good
That's
too.
really cool.
Now, you can't do this really fast. I mean, you can kind of, but you can literally knock yourself over with your hips.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Very simple.
Especially if there's no sporting happening.
Yes. And remember, it's a 3-step turn. So on the 4, we'll shift to the other side. So we'll give ourselves a 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That was fun. I like that. So this is a big gushy move. It's not fast, 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 right? Because you want to see the hips moving as you're turning. All right, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and whoops, 4. I wanted to keep on going.
I just want to go. You wanted to carry on.
Yep. All right, from the other side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, let's do 2 more. This feels really good. It's challenging though, right?
Yes,
I said it was going to be easier. I think I lied.
It's definitely
It's not easy. It's not easy.
Because you have to maintain your balance as you're turning. Like you can't let this throw off your turn.
Yes. Yeah. So you're probably wondering, when do we turn? I'm wondering, when do we turn?
Very good question.
There's different ways to do it, but what I'm settling on right now is doing the 1, but then on the up, down, that's getting me around. So I'm going side, up, down, right? And then side, up, down as I turn. Side, up, down. Now what are you doing? Are you doing
I think I'm doing something like that too. I think I'm doing, because it gets you going.
So for me, the up is getting, the up of my butt is getting me around.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's happening too.
Watch.
We have.
So side, up, down, side, yep, yeah.
I think I know where I'm going too, because it's very
very fun. All right, so let's do
swing, bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
And then I think that also makes it easier, like more solid to do that turn.
Yes.
Like the turn, like to flip yourself around, otherwise there's some of that happening.
Yeah, there is. All right, so let's try it 4 times.
Okay.
Slowly. All right, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Other side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I like the 4. I'm very excited about that.
Enjoy that 4.
All right, again. 1 and 2 and 3 and boom. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, that pickup of the hip definitely gets me around. Yeah.
Because I can't imagine trying to do it like
any other way.
I
think I would fall over.
1, right?
Yeah, 1.
That's not really it. Yeah.
So I think it's more natural that way. So I imagine you guys are all doing it the same, because it just feels better that way. Yeah. Okay, so then just a few more. Grapevine and chasse. These are ones that some of us have already done before.
I'm going to check. I think we have a comment.
Okay.
Brenda says it makes her dizzy.
Yep.
I feel you on that one.
Yep, a little bit. But doesn't it look cool? I mean, I'm just going through my head the half shimmy, but da 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 bum, ba 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 bum, and then da 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 bum. Those two could go really. Wouldn't that be nice? I think those the half and the single, and then the hagala I just love. Ba ba bum, single, single, da da da, single, single. They all have a nice little personality of their own. So I'm happy. I'm happy with all these. All right, chasse is step together, step together, step, and on the 3rd step, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, right? So on the 2nd step of each chasse, you do a 3/4 shimmy. So it's 1, 2, 3/4 shimmy, 1, 2, 3/4 shimmy, 1, 2, 3/4 shimmy, 2, do. And this is more of a side because you're stepping on it, so you can't do the up because you have to use your foot that's on the ground, right? So the shimmies that you have an option for, the main one is the side up down. So it'll be step together, side up down, 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 step together, side, step together, side. Let's go a little quicker. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, back to do. Right, so that one looks pretty cool. You can go super fast on that one too.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. You can get going pretty good on that one. And that was the other thing I said.
And that's one that really helps to say the do-do-do.
Yeah, it does.
Fly straight. Bum, 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 bum.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it or it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
What else did I say? Grapevine.
Grapevine.
Grapevine. Grapevine is basic, but I think it's hard to layer a 3/4 shimmy over grapevine. It's just hard.
Directional things going on.
Yeah. So what happens on the grapevine, if you remember, grapevine turns the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you turn your hip and then you're straight. Then you turn it back and then you're straight. Front, straight. Your shoulders do not turn, at least for our traditional belly dance grapevine. Your shoulders remain to the front where your audience is. All right, so let's just try that. 1 and 2. I'm doing it very small. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, so let's try it with the shimmy. Let's try
we can do it. We can do it.
All right, we're gonna try it. I don't even know. This is coming out of my head, so I've not tried it. I'm just saying it. We're gonna try shimmies 1, 2, and 3.
All right. Okay.
So the first shimmy
one is
up. So
okay.
up, side, shift. We're up, down, side, up, down, shift, up, down, shift, up, down, shift. So that means before you even start, this is not. It's got to be up, down, shift, up, down, shift, up, down, shift, up, down. Only you got to cross back at the same time.
Okay.
All right. So this
There's
is
so many things going on.
This is gonna be
This is gonna be really good for our brains too.
So let's break it down. Up, down, shift. 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 Down, shift. Bye. All right, left side. Up and up, down, shift. Down, shift. Up, down, shift. Up, down, shift. Down, shift. Up, down, shift. Up, down, shift.
All right.
Okay, it is possible.
So it goes bump, bump, shift, bump, bump, shift.
Bump,
bump, step, bump, bump, step. Okay. Okay.
All right, ready? Here we go.
All right. All right.
Whew. One more time.
All right.
Up and 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 up. So what that requires is that you release your attachment to your foot on the ground as your downbeat. It's in the air. So if you don't do the shimmy, this is how you would count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time you lift your knee, that's your beat because this shimmy starts on the up with your leg in the air. So it's a bit of a battle in the brain.
Kind of like a delayed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bump,
The
bump,
beat
bump.
comes before.
All right.
1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a. So you are doing the grapevine, but it doesn't look as much like because it's kind of a right, kind of a skippy grapevine.
I like that. I like
But
that.
I like it. I think it's
Skippy
cool.
grapevine.
All right. So now let's try 2.
2 is
Which is side up down.
Okay.
So this is the one that's traditionally done with the grapevine. So you would step, hip goes shift on the downbeat, foot on the downbeat. Shift, lift, drop. Shift, up, down. 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 That one's a lot easier.
Yeah, that one
right?
makes that one
Because the hip shifts and pushes as you step. All right, so let's try it from over here. All right, so left leg and 1 and a 2 and a step, 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 step.
All right.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right, so now our over one. Hagala.
Okay.
Hagala with the grapevine. Yes!
Okay.
We can do it.
Yes, we can.
So it's going to be down, up, down. So the foot is still going to be on the beat. But if you notice on the shimmy number 2, the side one, side up, down, shift up, down. You're on the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. On the Hagala, you're on the 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you have to move before the beat.
And do the and a
yeah,
1.
so what we go and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. And our grapevine is 1. So what has to happen? And has to happen before you take your step. All right, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8. Over, down. Do, 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 do. And a front, and a side, and a back, and a side. Hard.
I think it really points out that you have to.
You gotta concentrate.
You have to be able to keep your hips separate from your feet.
Yeah.
Because if you're like connecting them in any way, you totally messed up on this. Because in this grapevine, we've done it like the 3 ways or 3 different ways. Yeah. So you really have to be like, these are my hips. My feet are doing something entirely not attached to the hips.
Yes, exactly. All right, so let's try that one more time, a little faster, and then I'll let your brain relax.
Okay.
This was brain exercise.
Seriously.
This is hard.
We're firing and making new pathways.
New pathways, we're going to be a lot smarter.
Smarter and staying young, right? All those things that...
all those good things. All right, ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Switch, and a 1. A 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I think we have a
That was difficult.
Check on
That was really fun. I feel very brain stimulated, very awake, but there's nothing easy about any of that. Doing a 3/4 shimmy over a grapevine, you think, oh, that's simple, but then you say, well, which shimmy? Which 3/4?
Which 3/4? Up,
the
down,
side, or the over?
Over.
Because I can do all of them. Say, which would you prefer?
Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. Miriam said happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And then Brenda said she loves the sachet shimmy. And
chasse one?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that one looks really good.
And then Brenda said she was just joining like a minute ago, and she says happy birthday.
Thanks, Bren. So make sure you rewind this and go from the beginning, because this is a kick-ass class.
Very good one.
This is one of the best. This is a great way to start out the new year.
For sure.
Yep. All right, I got through my list. Did I get through my list? Let's see. Grapevine shot. Yep. I did. There's a couple little things, but that's okay. Excellent. But man, those 3/4 shimmies with the turn and the grapevine and the half 3, I love all that.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
that's really
I love all that. So, yay! Thank you for joining us. Have an amazing weekend. I'm going to start my party now.
Birthday celebration.
Yes, I'm going to sing happy birthday to myself at midnight and all day tomorrow.
Very nice.
I always get too close to Christmas, so my friends always, can we just combine? Nope, I need a separate Christmas and a birthday.
No, that makes sense.
I don't want to be lumped, right? So I'm very demanding.
My dad's birthday is on Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's even worse.
A similar situation.
That's way worse. I don't feel bad at all. Oh my God.
And then it's also like, can I give you one really big present, or do you want 2 separate presents? Or all those kinds of things.
Yeah, I say 2, please.
Yeah. So we'll celebrate
with different paper. Don't give me the Christmas paper.
Because it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Totally get it. That's so funny. Well, we will celebrate for sure.
Okay.
No, we'll try to make you not work.
All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. I will see you. When will I see you? Wednesday. I will see you Wednesday. Make sure you like and share the video and
YouTube channel. You can subscribe to that. All the videos will be there.
Yep.
And they all have the list of moves in them. So if
Yes.
you're looking for something in particular, you can search for it by the move as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and then you do. When are you doing your beginner?
I don't know yet. I think I'm going to start next week.
Next week.
I'll announce that when I get it.
So at some point.
Yeah. I'll be doing a beginning series for very beginning for people that really want to start and do it right. So that'll be through Eventbrite.
Alrighty.
Okay. Bye,
I'll say bye this way and take your Command Central back here.
Yes. Are we saying goodnight to Facebook first or Instagram?
I think we're gonna do Instagram first.
Instagram first.
Oh, and Israel said hi on Instagram.
Oh, hi, Israel.
And
awesome.
I think Val was also on. I don't know when,
good.
but we can wave it.
Oh, that's cool. Hi, everyone.
And
All
then
right.
we're gonna say bye.
Bye-bye.
We say
All
ciao.
right, and then ciao to Facebook. Thanks again. I'll see you in a few days.